Hello, everybody. I'd just like to make a few comments about current dates and things that are upcoming. So first of all, I've refined our little course graphic here just to add some dates and so forth to it. So you'll see now today is the 7th. So we have the inviting creativity discussion and investigating your own thing. I did have a look at those and I left a few comments on each one, but there was such a robust discussion on both that I felt maybe I didn't need to intervene too much. I think that there was a lot of really interesting conversations going on. I did read through some of them and decided to leave well enough alone. So I'll get to those over the next couple of days. And I am flying back to the United Arab Emirates on the 9th. So I have time before and after the flight in the airport to do some of that work and grading. Then you've got a bit of a break, almost a week, before your cultivating creativity assignment due on August 15th. So the discussion is due just a few days before, and I just clarified, if you look at my previous video, I did discuss the difference between this discussion forum and this one, so I won't go over that again. This one's more about one piece of it, and then you'll submit the cultivating creativity assignment. And just note that is worth 20% and it's graded compared to the PD presentation, which is a complete or not complete and only worth 10%. So you can interpret that as you will. So then, and let me just make one point about the cultivating creativity. I come here, this is the assignment. And so one of the key points here is to identify key factors that support and hinder creativity. So I've talked a lot with many of you in emails and in the discussions about constraints around creativity or parameters within which we are being creative. And I think that's really important because one of the main points of this course is to get people away from the idea that creativity is about some kind of free-flowing burst of ideas or a stream of consciousness. And it's really a lot more about working within tight parameters, tight constraints. And how do we be creative in our day-to-day work? And how do we help our students to learn to be creative when solving problems and working within these types of very tight constraints? So that's always a key factor, is support and hinder. And often we find that constraints around creativity actually are supports as opposed to hindrances. So just be careful when you're discussing those points. So let's come back here for just a moment. So you've got almost a week before that assignment is due, which is great. It is due on a Thursday. I think everyone's in the summertime swing, so the weekends aren't quite as important, although I realize your family members still have weekends. PD presentation is due a few days after. That's a Sunday, the 18th. Whoops. And then finally, your major analysis of a creative experience. I've put some comments about that and an announcement about that. And I'll just point out the creative product discussion, although it's the same value, it does say here in the pulse, I can quickly call that up. Module 6. In the discussion forum, it does ask for, and this is a bit slow, but it does say, I believe, it does want some of you already posted, or one of you, Andre, has already posted, and it just say to at least 4, whoops, sorry, just say to make 4 comments on your peers as opposed to 2. So just wanted to highlight that for you so that you're not short. Okay, that's not going to open. I'm on my Wi-Fi, my mobile Wi-Fi, which is a little slow. Oh, here we go. So it does say at least 4 of your classmates' posts. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.